your friend have to bring this to your attention for your brain to go blink, blink. Ooh, I'm not gonna have a home. I'm going to be
Whenever
desolate.
she met that man, whenever she met that man, he must have put that stank on her, boy.
Baby,
he must have put the smack down.
Unicorn, pee, unicorn.
Because how you so stuck and infatuated that it never even crossed your mind of what I'm gonna do? Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm AJ. This is Danny with hashtag the Cannon.
CCTV.
Alright y'all, welcome back to our eating show. Alright guys, today we're back with another video and Danny, tell them what we're gonna be eating on.
Y'all, today we have a Copycat Chick-Fil-A meal. So we got the nuggets over here, waffle fries, and then AJ has made us some homemade Chick-Fil-A sauce.
Yeah. Don't not to mention these homemade too. These is homemade too. Y'all already know now. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all make sure y'all go over to the recipe channel and check that video out, because it should be posted by the time that y'all see this. If it ain't, make sure y'all go over there and turn your notification bells on so you will know. Speaking of, hey
bro, come on now, dog.
If this is your first time on the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, y'all. Turn the notification bells on, set them to all, so you'll be notified every single time the Cannon drops some heat for that ass.
Oh yeah.
And remember to like this video and go subscribe to all our other channels. Link in the description box below. Remember, hashtag grow, baby, grow. Yeah, grow, baby, grow. Hashtag the Cannon's on our way to 100,000 subscribers, y'all. Thank you for being here and supporting us. We really appreciate that. Yeah, it's time to pray so we can eat. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we ask that you bless this food, Lord. Let it be nourished to our bodies and bless those who are less fortunate. All these things we ask in your Son, Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I did this scratch on my chest like a crackhead.
The crackhead
like
the chest, neck.
That's what I just did. Tyrone Bickles.
Yeah, that's about to eat. You gotta get that little fiend.
No. I'm finna eat a fry.
Right, y'all. Today I will be drinking some Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream flavor. Why? There you go. Yeah, it's a zero sugar one though. They taste the same. This shit is busting. It's not.
Somebody said it was nasty.
It's not so good to eat if you drink them like back to back, because it's kind of like a strong flavor. But if you like strawberry flavor, this is for you.
If you don't get that on over there. Sound like me.
You ain't said how it tastes, just over there snacking.
I'm eating fries.
Oh, how they taste?
Great.
I didn't make these. I fried them, but I don't know what brand it is. I can do a waffle fry recipe if y'all want to, but I made the nuggets and sauce and that was it.
Good.
They good? Hi y'all, so this is how they're looking. This is how they looking. Get some of that parsley, y'all.
Eat that parsley.
I don't need it.
And the sauce tastes like theirs. I don't need it.
It does. That's why I wasn't so sure.
What about the sauce?
Yeah, because I was kind of like adjusting some things, and so once you have a certain taste in your mouth, you know. But I'm glad I adjusted the honey, because that's what needed to be adjusted. Yeah. I'll take this over Chick-Fil-A with you.
I'm sure it costs less.
Like if you
Every time I go to Chick-Fil-A, I got to reel myself in.
if you got kids, don't go buy a bunch of 4, 6, 8 piece. Go get you some chicken breast. Chop them up.
Every time I go to Chick-Fil-A, I be trying to get a sandwich or this, a nugget.
We be
adding
treating
up.
How many people treat the nuggets like a side? I think I've always done that since I was younger. I be trying to give it. It's like whatever. Sometimes I just want nuggets, but if I get something else for some reason, it's like I'll be wanting. It's like I gotta have the nuggets. It's like please.
I really don't mess with their chicken strips like that. I don't really mess with their chicken strips like that. Like I'll get them every now and then.
They taste different. Not the same. It was gonna be the same bread, but the nuggets taste more like the sandwich. Like the sandwich patty.
Was that you that time they went to that one on Woodruff with them chicken minis and they gave you a piece of chicken that was this small?
Yes. Let me see. I don't even got nothing.
Was it this? Maybe that time?
Yeah.
In the bread, y'all.
Look at my hand. Look at this in my hand.
Sick.
It was in the chicken and the bread was like this.
It was eating it.
The bread was like
Damn shame.
I said, what the fuck is this? All of them look like that. I said, now this is some bullshit. If we hadn't already went home, I would have turned home.
Because the watch.
You think somebody drove over here to get bread and a
thumb of a nugget.
crumb? Got me. Look.
Can you pass me a napkin, sir?
Hell no. You got me.
Who the fuck you think you talking to?
Well, I take the glasses off.
Take them off.
Or show you what I'm really
You
working
don't
with.
scare me. Hey, I'm trying to be on her studious vibe today.
Yeah, my mama gave me these glasses.
Little studious.
Because she didn't like the way they looked on her, especially after we told her that her head was too little for me.
I didn't tell her that. You told her that.
Yeah,
and then she keep on saying I told her that. I was like, I never said that. That day you called my head little. I did say you had a little head. But the glasses fit. I would tell you if your head, if they was looking like they was just.
I just did it so she would give it to me. Get here. Y'all, it was a long drive, okay? So long. Did it feel longer going or coming back?
Coming back. Going, I was tired, but once I caught my second wind, I was good. After we stopped for 30 minutes. Even though it was longer that way. I was good. But coming back.
I just wanted to be there.
Because of that first part. That first part is different. On going, so like when we go to her parents' house, the last 2 hours is the easiest. It's the calmest, the simplest. It's not as much traffic. It's straight. You just going through a little bit of countryness. You on the highway, you just rolling. For the most part, it's 70. Then you hit a couple slow spots, but But when you leave in there, if you don't, especially if you don't leave in the daytime, it's like it sucks because you gotta do that first. You gotta do all the slowness, the trees and the dark part. You gotta do all that first. And so, like, man, it's just like, you want that
daunting.
You want that part to be over. When you on the way, you ready to get to that point, and when you leaving, you want it to be over. So, and I was just like, release. And then we left at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
God damn!
Because we was planning on leaving later. So, but I was just alright. I wasn't trying to deal with traffic the whole ride. In the middle of the week, we gonna deal with traffic the whole ride because we hit 3 cities. We hit well more than that, but mainly Raleigh, Charlotte, and then when we get here in Spartanburg and Greenville area. And so that's major traffic zones, and so I was like, I'm not. And between Charlotte and here, it's traffic the whole way anyway. So I was just like, I ain't trying to deal with that everywhere. Like,
And people be driving insane, like
insane.
in and out of traffic. especially around like work flow out, like when people going to work, everybody don't leave their house when they should.
Yeah. Ooh. Get your panties wet. Nah, I'm playing.
No, ma'am.
So instead of them being responsible adults and leaving the time they should, they leave 15 minutes when they should have left 30 minutes.
5 minutes.
Right.
Nigga, you late already.
Why are you sitting here running through traffic, running through folks? I'm like,
We're gonna be late no matter how you spend
right.
it. Late is late.
Well, how about you save your life and slow down? Like,
Right.
10 minutes, 15 minutes, like you said, you still late. 30 minutes, you still late.
Or
an hour.
if you get in an accident, you're not gonna make it anyway.
Right.
So like, no matter what, I'm not saying that you're gonna necessarily die in an accident, but the way they be speeding, you could definitely. But I'm just saying, even if you get in a fender bender, period, you're not gonna get to where you're going.
No.
Not on time, not about to be on time. So I'm just like, I'm an advocate for driving safe. I speed. I'm gonna be the first to say that. But I also use caution and what's the word I'm looking for?
What?
Caution and situational awareness. Like, if there's a ton of traffic, you know what I'm saying, bumper to bumper, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna be going 95 and weaving in and out of cars.
Right.
Because people make split second decisions that ain't the smartest all the time. And you know, I might be the best driver in the world, but all it takes is for me to be in a situation for me to be going at uncontrollable speeds and somebody else do something, and then that's it. Right. These folks do not care.
Very rarely do I speed just because of my early driving years. Y'all had to go to a driving class for speeding, so I don't, you know.
Man, and don't let the sky open up.
When it rains.
Man, what?
They drive worse than
They drive worse. They like, oh, it's time to turn the hell up now.
Ridiculous. Y'all, I done turned back on 90 Day Fiance. I had took a little break because it'd be annoying. But this is like a new set of people, and it's the other way. And these people are insane, per usual. I just don't know how you can walk in a hotel at a resort, meet a man, and be like, yes,
I'm moving to India.
him. I'm doing it.
Damn.
And then it's like, when their family members give them like, I guess scenarios of things that could happen, they're like, no, that wouldn't happen. I'm just like, are you crazy?
They be insane. They be off their rocker for real.
Crazy. And then this one lady, like 9 days after she gets there, she plans on marrying this man. And she has 3 issues for me that I feel like is very important that you need to resolve before you get married. 1, the way they deal their finances, they don't, they're not on the same page with finances. Like, he is like, let's spend every dime we got. And she like, no. I want to save it. I think one of the scenarios was he wanted a snack, which I think this is crazy for her to go off on, but he wanted a snack at 3 o'clock in the morning, and she told him that was a waste of money and he didn't need a snack. And he said if he hungry at 3 o'clock, he going.
Sound like me.
I said what I said.
I mean, I don't really eat that late, but
I'm just like,
I'm on the ear. If I decide to go, I mean, it's kind of like, to me, that to that point, it's almost controlling like a mom situation, like.
Right, and then she's 10 years older than him, so that, you know, and I mean, that's not always the case. Everybody doesn't always act like that, but she does have like a motherly kind of thing going on with her. But it's the finances thing. He wants to spend everything. She doesn't. Religion. I think that is a big thing when you are getting married. It can definitely, I feel like that would definitely make you have a divorce, because
I don't even see how people do that.
I don't either.
Because, you know, I feel like religion,
either.
whatever you believe, I feel like you need to be on the same page as your partner. Unless y'all just have some very mild beliefs that are just different. But I feel like if you have like really strong rooted beliefs in Christianity and Buddhism, I feel like this shit just not gonna work.
Right.
I feel like if you like, my point is just two different religions that are there, because I feel like unless they just line up on different, on certain levels, then then conflict is coming. Right. It's on the way, or else you're gonna be avoiding certain topics forever. And
also, if y'all have spouses or people y'all go with where y'all have a different religion and you don't mind sharing your experience in the comments, please let me know, because I am actually kind of interested as to how that works. Because I think I've said before, I tried to date somebody that was, what was he? Jehovah's Witness. He was Jehovah's Witness. And I am, devout Christian. That is what I am. It plays a lot into how I think, how I speak, and how I carry myself. And it just did not work with us being able to. And he was the same way, but just with his. And
I also think there's a difference in, I'm from a Buddhist background, so that's my core religion. I'm from a Christian background, that's my core religion. I'm from a Islamic background, but I don't really practice, right? Because there's a lot of people that say they're Christian, or that say, like just for example, because we're in America, that's unless I'm wrong, the most prominent religion. A lot of people say they're Christian. They really come from a Christian background. A lot of people don't really practice Christianity. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. So, some things are a little bit, give and take, not really that big a deal. But for somebody who is deep into their religion, who actually practice their religion, and they follow it as best they can to a T or whatever, getting in a relationship with somebody of the opposite, or who follows something different, that ain't gonna work, man. It ain't. It's different to just have this background. So, it's more about your family beliefs and everything, but it's not something that, that you're more flexible when it's just like your background, but whenever you actually really practice it, it's totally different. And so, I feel like the main thing about religion is getting with somebody whose beliefs line up with yours. Right.
And in their situation, she said he was like really, really Christian. And I think she practices Hinduism, I think.
Yeah, so.
And so, and then the last and final thing, which there are other red flags with them, but they have nowhere to stay.
What the hell?
So you ain't got a pot to piss in.
Okay. I don't, ma'am. Before you pick up and...
We need a pot. You need a pot.
Because her friend said, she was like, so let me get this straight. You are going to pick up everything that you have in New York to go to a place where you don't even know if you'll have somewhere to lay down. And she like...
Hit it, Whitney.
Me. I have nothing. She looked like she had like this blank stare on her face. I'm like,
oh, you crazy.
I am.
Why did your friend have to bring it? This lady is 42, 46. One of them, she in her 40s. Why did your friend have to bring this to your attention for your brain to go blink, blink? Ooh, I'm not gonna have a home. I'm going to be desolate.
Whenever she met that man, he must have put that stank on him, boy.
Baby,
he must have put that smack down.
Unicorn pee-pee. Unicorn.
Because how you so stuck and infatuated that it never even crossed your mind of what I'm gonna do?
He works at the resort. So he stays on the resort. But she can't do that. They're not gonna be able to stay there and, I'm just like, why are these people so insane?
Hey man, I have enough trouble in America. I think I'm pretty educated about a lot that goes on, in the country, what I need to do. But if I keep it 100, if I keep it a book, it's a lot I don't know as far as the housing market. If something happens, what I'm gonna have to do, what would be the steps? I would have to get in contact with somebody who's either been through certain things, or I would have to really buckle down, research, and figure out if we were put in a situation where we had to move all of a sudden, or you know what I'm saying, or we went even purchasing a home. I've never purchased a home before. That's here on where domestic land where I was born and raised. I don't know all the ins and I can't imagine just up and moving to another country and then knowing nothing. There's things, like I said, about, you know, I'm trying to figure out here. What the hell? I'm like, no. There's certain situations that would happen. I don't know what the consequences would be here.
Right.
I ain't trying to go there, just pick up and go to another country where, you know, you're not familiar with the laws, you're not familiar with you haven't just, I mean, people do have to leave and move to places. That's just part of life. A lot of people have jobs and stuff to dictate, but you know what I'm saying? There's a preparation if you can. You can't just up and move based off of you just in love or infatuated with somebody.
That PP gonna make a house for
and
me.
you haven't even tried to even make an effort to learn about where you're going or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. And sometimes, you know, which I think the ones I've seen so far, they all kind of like speak, you know, a little bit of each other's language. But sometimes these people go to these other countries and can't speak a lick of anything. Like the only thing they know is English. And I'm like, I would not want to put myself in that kind of situation where I'm having to rely on Google Translate. Like, if I'm going to visit a country, that is different. I'm visiting. This is vacation for me. But, and even then, I still wouldn't want to know a piece, like something. But these people are going to live with these said spouses where, not that I'm saying somebody would do something to them, but you don't know what these people are talking about. It's two men. The person you're supposed to be with, he's talking to somebody else straight in your face. You don't know nothing they saying. They could be over here trading you, okay? And you wouldn't even know. Because you sitting over there trying to pull Google Translate up. Google can't keep up. And you over here about to get sent on the bus to a place and offer some pee-pee that you got one night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right.
So, no. It's...
To your point, sex trafficking is a problem in America.
Right. So then you gonna go somewhere where, you know...
Well, don't nobody even know your damn name.
You just some random American, okay?
Right. That's crazy. This is crazy, man. Like,
but it's crazy how their family members and their friends, siblings have to like almost try to talk sense into them, but even with them talking to them, asking them questions, it's an immediate like no, that wouldn't happen.
Would you imagine telling your mama tomorrow that you just moving? I'm moving to India. Well,
they be done sent me. There was a mental hospital when we would do crazy things. It's in about where we live at. It's called Cherry Hill. And my mama, these I know this too. My mama would be like, "Do we need to admit you to Cherry Hill?" Because, baby, no.
Shady Brooks.
That's what y'all think?
No, I'm just saying.
The names of the town. Yeah, they be too whatever. But yeah, I would not tell my mom I'm moving to India for some man.
Cherry Hill. I ain't even know that was what it called. I'm gonna start saying it now.
What, Cherry Hill?
Sing your ass to Cherry Hill.
Baby folk, this old man, he be stripping. He used to strip down the road, honey. And they over here be like, he need to go back to Cherry Hill. I'm like, why?
Not back.
He need to go back. I don't know where this mental hospital is. It is in Cherry Hill, North Carolina. Like, that is a place. But, baby, my mama and them be good for telling somebody they act crazy. Do you need to go to Cherry Hill? Cherry Hill right up the road. Go to Cherry Hill. Yeah, that's what she would ask me if I need to go. Because I could not imagine going to them, be like, hey, I met a man on the internet. I only went to India once. He gave me an engagement ring, and I'm fitting to go.
And some ding-a-ling.
Yeah. No, we gotta leave that off.
Because he had to get, he had to.
I mean, they be meeting, they be with people.
Engagement ring and a ding-a-ling.
That last lady I was watching, her brother was talking to her, and he was like, so you have known this man for 45 days. Like, you spent 45 days with him. And she was like, yeah. And he said, So you think you know him off of 45 days? Once again, blank stare. I'm just like, because these people are whole adults. Like, they're in their 40s, they're in their 30s. Even a 20-year-old can kind of, you know, but
Right,
I'm like 30, 40, your brain is going,
Right.
maybe I don't know somebody in 45 days. I mean, people marry people and stay with them for 10 years. Meanwhile, they be doing all kinds of crazy stuff out here, and they think they know them, and then they're surprised by it. So I couldn't imagine 45 days of knowing somebody, moving to another country, and then marrying them.
Nope.
And then with her, she already got a red flag because she done known this man for 3 years now. They first started dating with the pandemic, and the borders were closed. And so around that time, his communication with her was not the same. Because I think it's because he thought she was going to come over there, but she couldn't. And so their communication has lessened over time. And I'm like, girl, you still going to go? Because now the borders is open. You just go.
Right, it's not even the same as it was. That's great.
Right.
Like,
They showed a video. She was just talking about that she done sent him. Talking about, I don't know if you still feel the same way.
Anyone?
Babe.
Big. You starting out the situation like, I don't know. I do not know. Me unsure. Which means I don't know why your ass is trying to go over there with this man.
I don't know if you still love me.
That's crazy.
The way you do, but I'm still willing to come over there, and I plan to come. And I said, this whore is crazy.
A damn fool.
Beyond.
Insane.
Because what?
Yeah, and she done sent him a video talking about,
That's crazy.
Yeah, but y'all go watch The Other Way. I'm only on episode 1.
That's why I said it's very, you know, and typically in a relationship period, especially if you start off, you meet somebody that you really like and then just kind of hit it off right away. You go through a strong infatuation period to where, you know, you feel like, you know, this person is just everything, blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, that probably will turn into love, maybe. But once you get past the infatuation period, you see things a little bit clearer. It's really important that, like, in their situation, like with that, she had met him before and everything like that. You got to get over the infatuation. Like, you know, COVID got in the way. This man stopped talking to you. She held on to being infatuated. Clearly didn't move on with her life.
Right.
If you would have, she probably would have talked to somebody else. Not to say that she would have completely cut him off, but she wouldn't have been stuck. But she held on to that infatuation. Now all reason is out the window because she's been infatuated too long. So you're not even thinking straight. This man ain't even talked to you.
No.
He ain't even, he
was not communicating.
You just say, I don't know if you still feel the same way, but you so hyped up in yourself that you still willing to move and you're not even sure about his feelings.
And she said it was her own insecurity. And then I guess after he replied back that she was like, That's so crazy, honey.
Get over there. We broke.
Okay.
On the corner, gonna have to really turn a trick just to get some money.
No trick turning.
Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for joining us today. We really do appreciate it, y'all. This is delicious. Y'all making sure y'all go check out this recipe. Make it for yourself. Make it for your churn. You know, do that for me. If you haven't already, please make sure you sub to this channel. Y'all like this video, drop a comment down below, letting us know what y'all think. And also remember, guys, to share this video, share it with your family and friends because sharing is caring. So care about us. Y'all, we love you and we mean it.
Shout out to the crew.
Shout out to you.
Y'all have a good weekend. Bye-bye.